to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow, as well as helps me pick up on your energy. We're going to start off with some oracle cards. Just too many. One for masculine, please. One for masculine, please. Doorways. Opening doorways. Going through doorways, finding his way. Was, definite, some unsurety about, which way, which door to open. Opening doorways, going through different channels or different episodes. These chakras for mutual energy, balance, harmony, centeredness, for the feminine. Can I have one for the feminine? Epiphany. Having epiphanies, having ideas, understanding. Okay, so juggling. Okay, balance. So we have to, and this is the underlying energy, which maybe what's driving this epiphany, but this is what's underneath the deck. Time, work, money, working out, home, work, health. Balancing everything. There's a fine balance between everything. So you got to be able to juggle multiple things. Okay, so say for instance, feminine, you have to know how to keep yourself emotionally healthy and mentally healthy, having to take care of the house, having to take care of the kids, having to take care of things that need to get done within the household or within the family or even for yourself. Even the day-to-day things, get an oil change, get the tires, looked at, air, those little things that come across, is, I don't want to do it. Keeping a fine balance between all of that. You can't sit over here and just focus at that, because these things will fall apart. So if you're going to focus here, focus all the way over here as well, because these all need focus and attention too. Okay. So having ideas, epiphanies about juggling. Look at there. Split the deck. The King of Cups and the Fool. How are we feeling today, masculine? How are we feeling today, masculine? Too many. go. Opening doorways, taking a leap of faith. Kind of has that, why not? Opening doorways. How are we feeling today, masculine? Too many? How are we feeling today? Take a leap of faith, new beginning, a lot on his plate. Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, persevering towards taking a leap of faith. He's at a crossroads. He has a lot on his plates. Opening doorways, taking a fresh start, new beginning. A leap of faith. Just feeling weighed down, having a lot on his plate. Persevering, pushing through at a crossroads. Picking which way to go, because that goes here. Not sure which door to go through, not sure which door to open, but we actually have him physically going through one, which would be, that new start, new beginning. Kind of feels like it's weighing him down, or he already has a lot on his plate. But we do go from the Ten of Wands to the Nine of Wands. Alright, so. Alright, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. After. Moving on to calmer waters after a Tower moment here. Some kind of shake-up, epiphany, or something that kind of just, struck something. Wanting to travel, waiting for his ships to come in. For his Ten of Cups. Expecting, know it's coming, but, kind of on the horizon, not quite there. Give me one more for the masculine. The Ten of Cups, total fulfillment, family, emotional happiness, emotional abundance. Independent, successful, having, waiting for his Ten of Cups, kind of being independent, single, on his own, the building. Feminine, how are we doing? Having an epiphany, back and forth communication. Let's see. Forward movement. Back and exchanges. Then this connection here, Two of Cups, back and forth energy between the connection. I feel like that's blockages, but it could be in two minds. In two minds could be a blockage, but deciding, making a decision. That's too many. Yeah. And two minds about coming together, making a decision about the Three of Cups. Reconciling. She's fulfilled with the masculine. But again, having some kind of epiphany about being selfish and controlling, having epiphanies about blockages in this reunion or this coming together, two becoming one, back and forth energy, just having ideas and like tower moments over back and forth communication in this relationship, the back and forth energy between the two, how they interact with each other. It doesn't always have to be, again, verbal communication. It could be just an exchange of energy back and forth, right? So the Two of Swords and Two Minds, split decision, kind of like a blockage. I'm getting like a deadlock. Like, can see it this way and that way, but not sure, like kind of mentally blocked, and two minds. The Three of Cups, reunion, emotional celebration. Nine of Cups could be selfish energy, overindulgent, being overindulgent, a little controlling, selfish, and being epiphanies about being selfish and controlling. Or it could be she just fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled and independent from the masculine, having an idea from that, being like, you don't necessarily have to rely on your counterpart for you to be fulfilled. Just because you're not in connection, does that mean that you do not have a already fulfilled life? Do you not have something else to do besides look at the connection? Do something a little bit more. Do something for yourself. What else do you have? Do you have any hobbies? Anything that you could divert your attention to? And then sometimes we have to look at our own issues with control and overindulgence, like overdoing it. And it could be fine as long as you get back to, the a more healthier routine. Let's just say that, because if you, let's say, overindulgence, overeating, just sleeping all the time, that could be, looked at, or being alone, just all kind of things that you can overindulge in, or certain behaviors that you can overindulge in, but taking control and leveling up. But it could be just, again, a fulfillment with the masculine, fulfilled, the Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, having an epiphany about it, having an understanding about a painful ending and surrendering to it. Could be betrayal, new beginning in love, betrayal, surrender. But I'm getting that surrender, just laying down. Having an idea about laying down. We'll get some clarifiers. Surrendering the deception, the wanting to give up I'm getting facade, the sneaking, planning, plotting, being love from behind betrayal and Dishonesty. I don't. It could go either way. So, having an idea, an epiphany about a new beginning in love with betrayal and dishonesty, or surrender to the sneaking, the lying. You get what I'm saying? I'm not sure how I'm reading this, but we'll get some clarifies and see what they mean by it. Clarify. Okay, chakras. Balance, center, ground. Your chakras here. Work on your chakras for transformation. Transformation, death, ending. Aligning your chakras. Balance. Transforming things. To balance things out, to get justice, to be equal, to be fair. Justice doesn't always have to be, getting what's coming to you type thing. It could be just like, hey, look, like yesterday we were looking at masculine, like calling the truths, like resting, pausing, healing. Death and justice is transforming and creating balance. Have the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. The High Priestess follows her intuition. Again, doesn't say much or talk much about what she knows. She knows a lot, quite intuitive, and she follows her intuition though. She follows her intuition. There's a nervous energy though, with the Nine of Swords, the doubt, fears, worries. I believe it's just saying to follow your intuition and create balance, to transform some things. The chakras are very important at this time. Staying centered, staying grounded. Some meditations would probably benefit both. If you get connected with nature, get outside, get moving, get your blood flowing, change your diet, make sure that you're eating, vegetables, and staying grounded and kind of just taking in water as much as possible. I need to do it myself. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is, that stuck energy. That's stuck and bound, being blindfolded, mentally stuck. Again, you got to balance those energies out. If you're stuck, you got to move forward, don't you? Yeah, mentally stuck and holding back, creating. But slowly progressing, slowly moving forward. Looking at things, getting enlightened here. Watch and observe, move slowly. Because again, you're moving slowly. I wouldn't worry too much about that Nine of Swords. Those will dissipate when you get a little bit more understanding. And resting. Rest. This is a rest period. Four of Swords again. You have to sit and observe. You can go and go and go and you'll never understand anything. But if you go and pause and sit with the information you just experienced, process those thoughts, you can come up with a clearer thought, and you do start having epiphany. So feminine, I understand the split mind. The uh, the split mind and the split direction for both counterparts. So let's get some clarifiers and see what this is about. Clarify the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. He's taking a leap of faith because he's a new beginning. He's confused and mentally stuck. The seven of that's options, choices, confused with all kind of things. It says Seven of Cups here is debauch. So if you say debauchery, just think of, in the 1920s burlesque club or something like that. Is it 40s maybe? I might be off on the decades, but debauchery, drinks, the nightlife, the illusions, the things that glitter, and sex, drugs, money, all that stuff. Alright. And interference. Interference there is, mentally crossed, mentally stuck, mentally locked in, stuck. Yeah, interference. Taking a leap of faith, but he has a lot of mental blockages, just going through doorways. He's burdened, has a lot on his plate, taking control though. He is the emperor. He has a lot going on mentally in his head. Persevering through resistance, pushing through resistance. He may be feminine with this blockage here. You may be, trying to block him out mentally, or trying to block out the reunion, the coming together. He's pushing through the resistance. If you pay attention, and he's still, pushing through your walls. And 2 minds. So let's see. See, there's the same card again. The truth of two of wands. At a crossroads, heal, call a truce, take a pause, and get some kind of higher understanding. Okay, so he needs to take the pause. The 4 of Swords energy twice. So he's needing a pause to reflect inner guidance, to consult with the higher religion. When they say the higher ups, he needs to consult with the man upstairs. Okay, yeah. About his hidden feelings. That's why he's at the crossroads. Moving on to calmer waters. He's thinking completion, union. 4 wands. Oh, and that was the Hierophant I showed you just last, and then the previous card was the seven. The Resistance was the Seven of Wands. The Four Wands is union, coming together. Something solid, something stable, a team, new cycle. In a new cycle, being a team in a new cycle. What's this Tower moment? Same thing as this Epiphany here. Clarify the Tower moment. Judgment. Something struck him. A decision. The rock star. Judgment about his lifestyle. Why am I feeling that? Yeah. He might have tried to live like a rock star, smoking, drinking, always wanting to be out, always want to go here, always want to go there. Rock stars typically live a very toxic lifestyle, let's say. Nonetheless, they not that they are toxic people, but the lifestyle turns into a toxic way of living. Sleepless nights, drugs, not really proper eating habits, some doing things that don't, we're just living it up, partying like a rock star, right? But again, he had a Tower moment about judgment, about his lifestyle judgment. The clarify the Three of Wands is the Fool again, waiting, holding off to take a leap of faith. I mean, there's a sense of him needing to consult with himself, take control of all of those things that are weighing him down. I'm getting a sense of opening the doorway, taking a leap of faith towards these options, but he's mentally stuck, right? There's a lot on his plate. He's still taking control of it. He's pushing through any resistance that he may, come up against. But he's at a crossroads and he's needing to heal and consult, do some consulting, talking to a higher power. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Cups. So waiting to take a leap of faith, waiting on the new beginning. Because, there is still confusion, though, around it. The Tower, Ten of Cups. Again, these are the Tower moments that kind of keep happening, like boom, boom, boom. And it's like I'm feeling it hit multiple times. One more for the Tower. He got disappointed. There was some type of disappointment, of sadness, loss, regret. Nine of Pentacles, independent, abundant. Could be single, stable, and having things turn around. Wheel of Fortune. So he got Judgment, the World, the Fool, the Tower, the Emperor, the Hierophant. It's just a lot going on underneath in there, like heavy hitters. It's going to push him to move through doorways. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, back and forth communication. You follow your intuition on that. You kind of sitting back, watching what's going on. Like, I see him doing this, I see him doing that, or I understand this. And not even that, it's just you paying attention to back and forth communication all around you as well. And you have an understanding that this relationship is growing and being cared for. There's the Empress to match that Emperor over there. She's a mother. She is nurturing, she's caring, she's feeding, she's helping this connection. You're feeding this connection, giving it life, helping it grow. She's already had the baby. She's feeding the baby. She's happy to do it. She's happy to do it. And she also has romantic feelings as well, but it's expanding to like flirting, seducing, nurturing the connection. It's growing, but there's still a little bit of lack underneath all of that, but there it goes. And as soon as I said it, it fell right out. The Two of Swords, the blockage is the lack mentality, the worry. Again, in two minds. It's weighing you down. There's the that's the oppression. Worry about oppression. You're kind of blocked mentally. You're worried about being weighed down. You're starting to see this reunion thing. The coming together is a success. You're getting equal give and take. Yeah, there's successes again. Six of Wands is victory. So it's a success. It's reciprocal. It's mutual. You guys are having an understanding that this is mutual. He loves you as much as you love him. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Once you start to realize that things kind of sit a little different mentally, you guys are celebrating the power in holding back, okay? The power in holding back that's the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. The getting clarity about holding back, you may be happy about that. So sometimes if you pull back your energy, he'll come right to you, right? When you act like you're not constantly needing his attention, or you're more at ease and giving space for him to walk towards you, like what is you coming this way. But if you're constantly going forward or towards him, he's going to constantly draw back too. So it is kind of cat and mouse I'm hearing in my head. But if the energy is going that way, if you see that, not to play a game, but it is to recognize it and make sure those energies are valid. So if you say masculine is withdrawn right now, I'm feeling like he's going inside, mentally stuck, consulting some things, taking control of some things, standing up, and being a leader. Allow him space to do it. Let him go ahead and take control and see what he does. Because again, that's what you really want to know. That's what you don't want to be burdened and worried. You maybe blocking out burdens and worries and feeling weighed down, or you are you are blocking out those energies. No, that's a split mind. You're in two minds. Yes, it's both. You're trying to block out those energies, but you are in two minds because there's worry and there's you feeling a little weighed down. But again, you're trying to block out those energies. And this is because you see this as being a success. You're seeing the reciprocity, you're seeing the success. The six is balance, equal give and take, and success, attention, victory. So, in one word, without a better way of saying it is you're gonna win whatever you're attempting to win. At this point, you're feeling successful. You have an idea about winning and equal give and take in this connection and coming together. The Emperor is clarified. Emperor is, the boss, the level of the ruler, the one in charge, right? You understand. You may be feeling like you're the one in charge. The matriarch. Queen of this. The mother. She gets everything ahead. You may be seeing him be controlled by mother energy. Nurturing. Growth. Oh. Has stabilized. The Emperor is you may be seeing yourself as the one in control right now. Yeah. Feeling like you kind of have to mother the Emperor. I'm not sure. However it fits in your scenario, that's just kind of coming up. The Ace of Cups is the Strength card here. It's strong, it's resilient. The new beginning. Understanding that this is a strong new beginning. The Ten of Swords clarified by the Hangman. The Hangman, again, getting enlightenment. Ten of Swords. Getting a different perspective on surrendering and getting enlightened. That's that epiphany connection, like ding. Wanting to put an end to the suspension, to the I'm strongly getting like surrendering to getting enlightened, getting information, getting details, paying attention to things. Looking at surrendering. being kind of deceptive, sneaking, plotting, having ideas, but all the while having temperance, going with the flow, trying to balance the hot with the cold. I'm getting that there is some type of patience involved. Like, okay, so let's just say having ideas about lies or deception, right? You're trying to be patient because it's like, if you hold back, you have worries about that. You're in split minds. You're holding back. You see him come towards the connection when you do hold back and withdraw your energy. But then there's still lies and deception, and you're getting a different perspective on the betrayal, and it is kind of like you have to mother him now. You have to nurture this connection because, again, that's here, mothering the seducer. So the Knight of Cups, having to control yourself. But again, taking control, not controlling yourself like you're out of hand, but it's a sense of trying to stay grounded and go with the flow and keep taking the hot with the cold, right? The Death card clarified by the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, pleasure. Trying to balance your chakras, balance yourself out. Yeah, justice with the Queen of Swords here. The Painter has a clear vision, balanced. The High Priestess here, the Ace. Okay. That you both are aware that there is a new passion and beginning. Hidden emotions, things that are underneath. Following your intuition through those hidden things with the Ace of Wands and the Moon. Keep it, like, not saying much about what's hidden underneath. Nine of Swords. Fortitude. The Filmmaker, Prince of Cups. So the Nine of Wands and the Prince of Cups, which would be the Page of Cups, the Filmmaker, now that's the Visionaire. I was getting that confused. But the Visionaire and the Nine of Wands, pushing through, nervous about your vision, what how you see things. Like getting, the vision, looking at things, pushing through for your vision, but nervous energy, okay? And some of that, Four Cups, kind of being wasteful of what's in front of you. Okay. Okay, stuck in your head, trying to move on to calmer waters and create, manifesting the Six of Swords and the Magician here, the Mage. This is the Six of Swords here. I'm getting like something like surgically removing something, creating something new. But that could be just, again, mentally stuck, trying to balance things out here. Yeah, holding back. to turn some things around, transform some things, change some things here. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, the Death card twice now. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, moving slow. The Three of Cups, again coming together, moving slowly towards abundance, reunion, celebration. Okay, so we're still moving along, but we're just moving slowly towards it, right? To clarify the Hangman here is the Prince of Wands. Again, the journalist. The journalist goes after the story. He gets in your face and he asks the tough questions. Getting a different understanding. Going after it. Bottom of the deck. Mutual energy. Independent, single, abundant. Okay. So let's get some romance angels. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Not saying that, anybody's unattractive. Unrequited love is you can rely on looks and physical attraction all you want. But if we're not here and clicking mentally, we need to take a different look at some things. Not on the same page. Like I said, it's like a cat and mouse. Again, not back and forth interactions, not saying anything. Energy being exchanged, but not words. You guys are exchanging nonverbal communication, nonverbal energy back and forth, and the things are not being talked about or expressed or understood. So, unrequited love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. The bottom of the deck for masculine was codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So he may have an addiction, may be codependent, may be clingy, might be kind of suffocating, maybe, in different ways, unable to do things on his own. Several different ways that this is showing up as an energy. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings for masculine. Again, that's why he's opening up some doorways, having, mental blockages and confusions is basically, but not quite sure what to take a look at. What to take a look at with these doorways. Not sure what door to go. If you look at the other, translucent beings in the background at the other doors, not quite sure which, if they should or shouldn't go through those doors. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So again, that's where you're being fair, being reciprocal. The Six of Cups, again, that's typically nostalgic, fond memories, pleasurable memories, happy memories, thoughts, things from in the past that make us feel good. Balancing yourself by being creative and, having a clear vision here, even still with the filmmaker here. Still persevering, trying to change things around. The Mage here is Magician. Creating things, still holding back, trying to transform some things. Again, I got surgery. This is another reference to surgically removing things. It's like these swords here are, crossing this, kind of blocking the heart, trying to heal it or protect it from this snake moving around, in the atmosphere. Going to surgically remove it because it looks like if the swords drop back, it will cut the snake. And then again, we have surgery here with looks like another heart or some type of organ. Yeah, it looks like a heart. But let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, you gotta just roll with it. Balance yourself. Center yourself. Don't chase. Don't run. Be present. Ask what you need to ask. Manifest what you're trying to manifest. Take your time and just go with it. I mean, like I said, either it's going to work out or it's not, right? No point in holding on so tightly. So, your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment, engagement, having an epiphany, understanding that this is, ascending to a higher level of commitment. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, keep doing it. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, for some, it's just in the position of engagement is coming in soon. You've been calling for this, asking for this, and again, very soon you need to decide what you want so it can come to you. What you've been calling in is showing up, and you need to decide soon. It says, but again, it's still worth waiting for. You just gotta let go of some control issues. Let things flow naturally. Clarify this unrequited love. Yeah. It's on the pathway. That's supposed to happen. New person has surge of romantic feelings. Now, it could also be masculine was in another connection, and there was not enough attraction to keep that relationship going, which was supposed to be on his pathway, right? The new love. This would be for me, judgment, a decision, fair and just decision. A new person has stirred their romantic feelings. Yeah, making a decision about that. So that could be the feminine at this point. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life community. So it might be some outside forces that both of you guys do not have control over. And that's why they're asking to let go of control issues. Worth waiting for the community. Yeah, let go of control issues on the distant horizon. So you guys will start letting go. They're asking you to let go, balance yourself, and work all this out. Allowing things to unfold naturally is on the horizon. So again, the understanding and escalation in this connection is present. So engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Concern. Yeah, that's that worry and that oppression, feeling weighed down by the concern. Calling in your soulmate. Family room. Calling in your soulmate, family room. Message. I'm getting like wanting to have a sit down conversation, talk some things out, express some things. So, um, pretty much that's it. I have, feminine coming to the realization it's a strong new beginning in love, but, gotta take a look at some betrayals and some backstabbing and some things. Lies, trying to be patient with the deception and, not being on the up and up. Having an idea about being patient with it. Because there's some things behind it. Because you're starting to get a clarity. Let's just say, if I say, even if you're saying this as a friend, you're saying, okay, well, masculine is acting kind of funny. Let me take a look. So he may be acting this way because he's hurt, or he may be lying because he's embarrassed, or you know what I'm saying. Just having these ideas of what drove this to take place. And being patient with the sneaking and the plotting and the deception and lies, but still overall overcoming that. You're having an understanding there's power in holding back, and things of that nature. Not getting much fire energy, so I'm assuming there's not much sexual action going on. At one point, we were just really lit with it, and it's kind of been balanced out. So just kind of keep doing what you're doing. Again, try and meditate and center and ground yourself as much as possible. Things can get out of hand real easy and teeter from one extreme to the next. So just kind of let go of control issues and kind of just stay right in the middle. Don't go too far left, don't go too far right. Stay in the middle and keep going forward. But that's all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.